Well, the Americans are proud to welcome back one of the alumni, Jeremy Thompson, from back in the early to mid 90s. And Jeremy, you make a lot of trips here, and your wife is from Kennewick, and this is home to you as well.
Yeah, it is. We've always come back in the summertime since I left in '96. Obviously, my wife grew up here, and her family's here, and she's a Kamiakin grad, proud Kamiakin grad, and so lots of friends and family. So we're back here for family reasons this time, but we're definitely always excited to come back to Kennewick.
I think it's fair to say today may be the first time in years that you've taken a tour through the building, and you got to see some of the names of your teammates that still hold records and still a part of the record book of the Tri-City Americans.
Yeah, it's always great to see guys you play with. Names like Damon Lankow and Brent Ashcroft and Chad Cabana, who I'm still talking to now today. His daughter plays club volleyball against my daughter back in Alberta, so I get to see Cabby a few times. But it's nice to see the names on the wall. And when I was here, we were like year 5, 6 for the Americans, so we didn't quite have the history that you guys do today. And it's interesting to see the new names climbing up the ladder and overtaking some of the names that I knew. So.
One of the names you were happy to see there was an old friend that's right down the road from you, and that's Aaron Baker. He's still in there with minutes played number 5.
Yeah, Aaron works just down the street from me in downtown Calgary. We're both oil and gas guys now, and it was interesting. I actually got to play golf with Aaron in Hawaii this spring. I was down in Maui for my 20th wedding anniversary with my wife, and Bakes was on the plane sitting behind me. So we hooked up for a golf trip at Kapalua, and reminisced about old times and some of the stories, and great stories of Bob Laux losing his marbles on us when we lost. That year we had a pretty good team. We were ranked number 1 in the country to start the year, or in CHL, and Bob didn't like it if we lost any game, or in some games if we won by a goal, it wasn't good enough. So it was we definitely had some great stories, and I got, like I was telling you earlier, I got to sit beside between Damon Lankow and Brent Ashcroft. So some pretty good guys for a guy like me to sit between. So.
You'll notice his hat. He's got a San Diego Charger hat. He's trying to recover from the Charger loss yesterday. Show him your shirt. He's endorsing the Cleveland Indians for the World Series this year, which will make the Williamson family very happy, since Mrs. Williamson is a native of Ohio, so they're probably pretty happy with the shirt.
Oh yeah, well, longtime Cleveland Indians fan, goes back a long time, and same here. San Diego Chargers. I became a Charger fan playing with the Americans. When I got traded here in '94. The Chargers had a pretty good team with a Hall of Famer named Junior Seau that became a big fan of, and they went to the Super Bowl that year, and I think everybody on the team was cheering for the 49ers, and I'm like the lone Charger fan. And playing in the West Coast Hockey League after I was done with the Americans, got to go to San Diego quite a bit, and my wife and I fell in love with the city, and we go down there every summer or every fall for a week just to get away and warm up from the coldness of Alberta.
All right. Well, thanks again for the time. The lights are out. I guess we're finished. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, guys. That's our cue.